Hello everyone and my lovely gamers. In today's video, we are going to be making a backrooms game using Unity engine. And this is my first ever long video. As you can see, I've never made a video which is longer than maybe like 1 minute. And in this video, we are going to be making a game using the Unity engine with me as a game developer who literally has zero experience. And don't judge me guys, because it's my first time making a game like this, and as you can see, my voice, I sound like. But anyway, in today's video, we're gonna be making a cup Walmart game. Okay, to start off our journey in making this backrooms game, we are first going to do some, you know. So as you can see over here, we have got a bunch of stuff which we can use to make our backrooms game. Because I have no freaking idea how to make a game like a backrooms game in Unity. So let's use all this stuff. You see, all these YouTubers make so cool things, but I cannot make them. Wait, why is it taking so long to load? Load, load. So staying away from the joke part, it's been a few hours now, so I've done some work over here. I've added this entire grid which allows you to function the menu, and it also has a color when we will put it on the turn on mode. Over here I've made a generation manager. Yeah, it's a pretty cool name. This allows us to add enemies and spawn the player, and I've also added a world grid. So to explain more about this, over here we have got the directional light, which will eventually allow us to add lights in the back rooms. And along with that, over here we have got the generation manager, which, as the name suggests, it manages the amount of rooms being created in the back rooms. And this will help us later on in the code. And below that, we have got the world grid, which is where all the rooms and players spawn. Below that, I've made a canvas which has all the buttons in it. I've made sliders like the emptiness slider, the map size slider, and the brightness slider. Along with this, below we have got the event system, which will allow us to create enemies and much more. Now, to be fair, none of this is actually simple. It takes hours and hours of work just to get this grid over here. And over here, as you can see down here, I've downloaded some models and photos in order to make my game look cool. So now, let's start making some of the rooms to actually get the map. Oh no.
2000 years later.
Okay, so it's been a few hours of work now. I wanna die. Okay, so leaving the part that I'm pretty depressed and I wanna die, over here, as you can see, I've made a lot of rooms which look pretty cool, as you can see. So now we just need to do the main part and the smallest part of the equation to write the freaking code. Oh no!
4 million years later.
Okay, so hello everyone, I'm back. I wanna die. So now that we are done writing the code over here, let me just show you where I put. So I have written all the code and made a different file for it over here in the scenes part. See, you can see all of this over here in the scenes part. It has the exit room part, and the generation manager part, which will eventually allow us to make all the stuff. So here to explain about this code, I have no idea how it works. So now to be serious, over here the serialized fields all talk about the game objects over here. All these serialized fields are creating lists which are over here, and thus these lists give references to our game objects which are eventually going to be used to make the world map. And over here we have made a lot of public ints and private ints which allow us to control the map and the map size. So now we should be ready for making the game. And now let's just test it out one time. But before we do any of that, there is one thing which I forgot to tell you all. Over here in the generation manager, after you write the code, add the script, and then give these following references. I have referred them to as room types. So over here I have made room type 1, 2, 3, all the way to the exit room type, which is room type underscore E. So by giving elements and then giving references to the room types, we can create those in the game. Then for the light types, we are just having one light type, which is over here, light. And for the map size, it always has to be a square number in order to generate the perfect amount of rooms. If it's not a square number, be aware, your game is gonna crash out. It happened to me, so I'm telling you all. And I have given references to all the sliders and exit rooms as you can see. And the starting state of the player has to be idle. So this is the settings which you need in order to first play the game. And now with all of that fair and square, let's go and test our game out. This should be pretty simple. This should work perfectly. There is no chance of this not working. Okay, so I completely forgot to add the player in it. That's the reason why the game was glitching so much. And because of that, my computer crashed out like 1,000 times till now. That was pretty fun actually. It's definitely very fun. But now, let's go here to first modular person, the first modular person folder, and see over here I've downloaded a free asset from the Unity store as my first person controller, which I've added over here, and this works as our player. And oh, you're wondering what our player model is going to be? It is going to be a very, very small bean. Okay, so I was a bit wrong, but now after fixing all the code up and my computer crashing out 10,000 times, now we can play this for the first ever time. Let's see it. Completing the domain, and yes, this is how it should look. This is how it's supposed to look. So the map size over here, we are going to first uh, put it up here. Then for the map emptiness, we're going to take it up as well. Generate and then spawn player. And yes, look at that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. Absolutely scary. Spooky. Very nice. So now that we are done making the actual first level, to explain more about the code over here again, in the scenes tab, as you can see over here, the exit room code allows us to exit by just giving us a warning that you have won the game over here. It will give it below, and the generation manager will stop working by saying find object generation manager, and on trigger this object over here in the prefabs, this exit room object will have a trigger which eventually allows us to escape. So over here is trigger, we need to take that, and hence it's going to work out pretty nicely. But now we need to add an actual enemy which will chase us around the backrooms, and that will be pretty fun, to add an enemy. So we need more code for that, which is pretty simple. See you in 10 hours, chap. Ha 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 ha. Hi, it's me, ASK. I wanna die. So anyway, now I've been captured by FBI and I'm being forced to serve 10 days in the jail for copywriting code from a random person. But anyway, guys, now this is how the first level will look, and after that, we are going to be making the second level in the next video. So, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Please pray for me, give me some milk because I have been caught by the FBI open handed with some food, copyright, and all that stuff going on. So, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.